The Salem Area Chamber of Commerce is sponsoring a live music festival June 22nd at the Dent County Commons, featuring Salem's very own Devin Sutterfield. He'll be opening for the Crow Boys out of New Orleans. It's a night you don't want to miss. Tickets are $30 a person and available at the Salem Chamber office or at the gate.
The simple truth hurts. It's not so simple, is it?
Gates open at 6 o'clock at the Dent County Commons in Salem, and there'll be food trucks, vendors, DJ music afterwards, and a beer garden. It's Devin Sutterfield opening for the Crow Boys June 22nd. Get your tickets now. This ad is paid for by the Dent County Tourism tax dollars.
Hello, my name is Samantha Welch. I'm the new family nurse practitioner at SMDH Family Medicine. If your family is in need of a medical provider, I'm accepting new patients of all ages. Our clinic is located at Physicians Office Building 3 on the SMDH campus. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurance. Please call 729-8000 to set up an appointment. Salem Memorial Hospital, every patient, every encounter, every time.
McDonald's bagels are back, and they brought along a new bestie. Add any size iced coffee for $2.69. I can't resist a steak, egg, and cheese bagel with a tender, juicy steak patty and savory grilled onions. I can also get a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel or a sausage, egg, and cheese bagel. Best of all, I can get a great deal by adding any size iced coffee for just $2.69. A McD bagel and iced coffee. These breakfast besties are the best way to start my day. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at your latest KSMO weather forecast. Well, today showers are likely and possibly a thunderstorm. Chance of precipitation today is 60% with new rainfall amounts of less than a tenth of an inch in the forecast, except higher amounts are possible if you happen to be in one of the thunderstorms. We'll have mostly cloudy skies with a high near 80 degrees and southerly winds be around 10 miles per hour with gusts as high as 18 miles per hour. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms are likely, mainly after midnight. Chance of precipitation tonight is 70% with new rainfall amounts of less than a tenth of an inch. But, as always, higher amounts are possible in the thunderstorms. Clouds will be increasing tonight with low around 64 and southerly winds be about 6 miles per hour. We do have a chance of showers and thunderstorms before 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Then a slight chance of showers between 10 and 1. Chance of precipitation for tomorrow is 30% with mostly cloudy skies through mid-morning. Then gradually skies will clear and we'll have a high near 82 degrees. Winds will be out of the northwest at 6 to 8 miles per hour. Tomorrow night, skies should be clear with low temperature around 59 degrees. We'll have light and variable winds. Then Thursday, we should be sunny with a high near 83. Northwest, the winds will be 6 to 10 miles per hour with gusts as high as 20 miles per hour. Skies will be clear Thursday night, low around 56. Then Friday, we expect sunny skies with a high near 82. Friday night, skies should be mostly clear with a low temperature around 58 degrees. Then our weekend starts out on Saturday with a chance of showers under partly sunny skies and a high temperature near 78 degrees. Saturday night, we have a chance of showers and thunderstorms also possible after midnight with mostly cloudy skies, low around 61. Then Sunday, a chance of showers and thunderstorms with partly sunny skies and high near 80 degrees. Sunday night will be partly cloudy with low around 59. Then Monday, we should be mostly sunny on Monday with a high temperature near 78 degrees. And that is your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it's now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
Receive Brownfield's latest national and state news, markets, and weather in your email inbox. Sign up for Brownfield's Agriculture Today e-newsletter at brownfieldagnews.com. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. Like many of you, local radio is the soundtrack of my life. News, weather, sports, obituaries, school lunch menus, agricultural information, trading posts, school activities, all the community information that you could want or need, music, and advertisements from all the local businesses keep us all informed. And in the case of an emergency, local radio stations have been keeping us aware, safe, and connected for decades. Some may argue that with satellite radio, podcasts, YouTube, and music streaming services, local radio is no longer relevant. People go a lot of places to get information and to be entertained, but research shows repeatedly that they are not giving up the local radio stations they have come to rely on and trust like generations before them. Despite AM radio's continued popularity, some automakers stopped putting it in the dashboard of new vehicles a couple of years ago. As more electric vehicles are rolled out, the availability of AM radio is declining or being eliminated altogether. Why? Automakers say that in EVs there is an electromagnetic interference that causes static and limited coverage with AM radio. Although a software update that will fix the issue exists, some automakers refuse to keep free local radio in the vehicles they build and sell. Some may not want or need AM radio, but I do. Thanks for listening. I'll see you on the radio. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
Black vultures can be harmful to livestock operations across Missouri. Missouri Department of Agriculture Director Chris Chin.
As many of our cattlemen and women know, black vultures are becoming an increasing problem in the state of Missouri. The Missouri Department of Agriculture has partnered with Missouri Farm Bureau, the Missouri Cattlemen's Association, as well as the U.S. Department of Agriculture Wildlife Services to make sure that we are raising awareness about mitigation efforts for the black vulture if you find them on your property. One of the many questions we get is, how do I tell the difference between a black vulture and a turkey vulture? Turkey vultures have red heads, while black vultures have black heads. Both of the birds' heads are featherless. A young juvenile turkey vulture, though, will have a gray-colored head, so you'll have to look very closely. The turkey vulture has a bigger wingspan, and they fly in a V-shaped pattern. The wingspan of a black vulture is more horizontal.
To find out more, go to agriculture.mo.gov. That's agriculture.mo.gov.
The 3-2. And that's hit high. That's hit deep to left field. That's hit out of here. A goner for Ivan Herrera.
Kick off your summer at Busch Stadium with the Cardinals and the Rockies. June 7th through the 9th, there are great giveaways all weekend long. On Friday night, fans will upgrade their style by taking home a stadium-exclusive all-over print shirt presented by Coca-Cola and Walmart. And Saturday is Larry Walker Bobblehead Day, courtesy of the Shane Company. Sunday wraps up the series and is all about the kids. That day, kids will take home their own neon Cardinals jersey thanks to Haichu. Plus, stay after the game for Haichu Kids Run the Bases. That's June 7th through the 9th, the Cardinals and the Rockies. Great seats remain. Get tickets at cardinals.com/promotions.
This is Ivan Herrera, St. Louis Cardinals for the Lou.
Direct cash cattle trade remains sluggish and cash hogs are steady to higher. Hello, I'm Brent Barnett with your Brownfield Livestock Market Report. Cash cattle country is off to a quiet start Tuesday with bids and asking prices not established for the week. Significant trade volume is likely to be delayed until the second half of the week. Now, if the trend of the last couple of weeks continues, business will hold off until at least Thursday or Friday. Boxed beef cutout values are higher at midday, with choice up 122 at $316.82 and select up 204 at $305.74. The choice select spread was $11.08. At the Joplin Regional Stockyards in Missouri, feeder steers under 600 pounds were selling steady to $5 lower compared to the most recent sale from 2 weeks ago. Heavier weight steers were $3 to $7 higher. Feeder heifers under 600 pounds sold $2 to $7 lower, with heavier weights selling $2 to $8 higher. USDA says the supply was heavy with very good demand. Feeder supply included 58% steers, and 60% of the offering was over 600 pounds. Medium and large one feeder steers, 602 to 647 pounds, brought 272 to 305. Medium and large one feeder heifers, 700 to 748 pounds, sold for 232 to 253. Cash hogs are steady to higher at midday with a very light opening negotiated run at the major direct markets. Monday did show some signs that buyers at those major direct markets are short bought and in need of near-term supplies. But Tuesday's slow start could indicate either those buyers are wary about sustained domestic demand or that ready numbers are limited in some areas. The bright spot for cash hogs so far this week has been Illinois sows. At midday, barrels and gilts at the National Daily Direct were not reported due to confidentiality, but has a reported 5-day rolling average of 87.47. Butcher hogs at the Midwest cash markets are steady at $55. Slaughter sows are steady at $39 to $42. Boars are marked at $15. At Illinois, barrels and gilts are steady at $52 to $62. Slaughter sows are $2 higher at $41 to $53. Boars remain at $18 to $28. And 8 to 15. Pork values were higher at midday, up $1.26 at $102.69. I'm Brent Barnett with Brownfield.
Having enough food is a concern for many Missouri families, and it isn't restricted to rural or urban areas. Missouri Farmers Care Drive to Feed Kids opens the door for every Missourian to make a difference in the fight against hunger in our state. All proceeds are dedicated to feeding Missouri's network food banks, who work daily to alleviate hunger. Visit mofarmerscare.com/drive to learn more and join the effort.
First, they said cigarettes were safe. We know how that turned out. Now, they say they didn't market e-cigarettes to teens. Fact, more than 1 in 4 high school students are vaping, and 80% say their first e-cigarette was flavored. Vaping is harmful to developing brains. The reason we think vaping is safe? Marketing. Same lies, different day. Tell Big Vape to quit lying.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report. It is now time to take a look at updated funeral announcements being brought to you as courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today. Be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Dr. J.J. Toone, John James Toone Sr., age 75 of Salem, passed away Friday, May 31st. Funeral services for Dr. J.J. Toone will be Wednesday at 11 a.m. at the Salem Christian Church. Visitation for family and friends of Dr. J.J. Toone will be this evening from 5 until 8, with a Masonic service to begin at 7:30. That'll be occurring at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Burial will be in the Cedar Grove Cemetery. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to the Masonic Lodge number 225. Envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Dr. J.J. Toone are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Alfred Al Monroe Hukin of Davisville passed away Friday, May 31st, the age of 85 years. Funeral services for Al Hukin will be Wednesday at 1 o'clock at the Britton Bennett Funeral Home in Steelville. Visitation for family and friends of Al Hukin will be also on Wednesday from 11 a.m. until service time at 1 o'clock. Entry will be in the Turnbow Cemetery, Davisville, Missouri. And all arrangements for Alfred Al Monroe Hukin of Davisville are under the direction of the Britton Bennett Funeral Home of Steelville. Carol Ann Hayes, age 77 of Rolla, passed away Sunday, June 2nd. Funeral services for Carol Ann Hayes will be Friday afternoon at noon at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Carol Ann Hayes will also be Friday from 10 a.m. until service time at 12 noon. Burial will be in the Crossville Cemetery, Bunker. Memorials may be made to the Crossville Cemetery. Envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Carol Ann Hayes of Rolla are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Michael Barnes of Rolla passed away Thursday, May 30th. Funeral services for Michael Barnes will be Saturday, June 8th at 2 o'clock in the afternoon at the James Guard Chapel in Rolla, with visitation also on Saturday, June 8th, prior to the service starting at 11 a.m. and continuing till service time at 2 o'clock. Burial will be at the Ozark Memorial Gardens, Rolla, Missouri. Memorials are suggested to the Mount Zion Baptist Church, and all arrangements for Michael Barnes of Rolla are under the direction of the James Guard Mortuary of Rolla. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure to check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
Out of town and want to know what's going on in Salem, how the Salem Tigers did, or who may have passed away? There's only one way to get that information quickly, and that's by going to Your World Today online. Go to KSMOradio.com and click on the Your World Today button, and you'll get the latest edition online, or check out the Your World Today archives. And if you are in town, pick one up in any of the 30-plus locations in Salem and Bunker. Your World Today, they're free!
It is now time for a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University's Salem campus. SBU's Salem campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU's Salem campus today at 501 South Grand Street or call 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. The Salem R.D. Board of Education held a special meeting Monday morning at the district administrative offices. The board heard from Matt Patterson from MHTK Architects, who was in attendance to offer information on the bids and bidding process for the FEMA storm shelter, while Billy Cobb, representing Cahill's Construction, was in attendance to answer any questions. After some discussion, the board made the motion to approve the bid from Cahill Construction for the FEMA storm shelter to be built at the upper elementary school. In closed session, the board accepted the resignation of Becca Hayes as a high school physical education instructor and head girls softball coach, Amanda Hanger as the assistant softball coach, Michaela Schaefer as a middle school art instructor, and Kaylee J. as a speech and language pathologist. The board then employed Lexi Wills as a speech and language pathologist and amended Rich Park's contract to 220 days before going back into open session and adjourning. The Dent County Commission met Monday morning at the Dent County Courthouse. At the meeting, District 1 Commissioner Wes Mowbray was not in attendance due to a previous commitment. District 2 Commissioner Gary Polk gave the report for District 1 and said grading was going to be done on Dent County roads 6190, 6230, and 6280. He also said brush would be cut on County Road 5015, and a truck was going to Springfield to get oil for chip and seal repair. Polk then gave the report for District 2 and stated grading would be done on Dent County Road 4437, while brush is going to be cut on County Roads 2300, 2620, 2630, 2640, 5280, and 5290. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson indicated that Sheriff Bob Wells met with the Transportation Director of Royal Oak last Thursday afternoon after the Commission meeting to help develop a plan for the larger truck traffic. The meeting was held to hopefully eliminate 90% or more of the large truck traffic from using the county roads. It was also hoped when the county receives and installs their new No Large Truck Traffic international signs, that will help eliminate even more. Larson stated he would be attending a Merrimack Community Enhancement Corporation meeting this afternoon in St. James. He also reported he continues to work with the insurance adjuster on the insurance claim on the courthouse from the hailstorm. Dent County Clerk Angie Curley said the special election for the Bunker R3 School Board will be held today. The polls would open at 6 o'clock this morning, and they'll be open till 7 p.m. this evening. Voters from Reynolds, Shannon, and Dent County will all be voting at the Bunker Firehouse. Voters will need to bring a photo ID with them when they vote. The next meeting of the Dent County Commission will be Thursday at 9 o'clock, and it is open to the public. The Salem Area Chamber of Commerce Business Expo will be held this Saturday morning from 9 until 11 at 1156 South Main Street in the Chamber parking lot. Many local businesses will have booths available where the public can find out more about them, and some will also have free samples or promotional items available. The event is free and open to everyone. An accident occurred Monday morning at 1010 in Crawford County off of Highway YY on private property. According to the Highway Patrol report, a 2004 Honda 450 being operated by 20-year-old Dawson Hayek of Steelville was traveling up a steep incline, causing the Honda to roll over. Hayek suffered serious injuries and was flown to Mercy, St. Louis. Hayek was not wearing any safety equipment at the time of the accident. The Honda was left at the scene. A special waste collection for residential electronics, appliances, tires, and media storage will be held from 8 a.m. until noon on June 8th at Brewer Science, 2401 Brewer Drive in Rolla. Brewer Science, the City of Rolla and Merrimack Regional Planning Commission, with funding through the Missouri Department of Natural Resources and the Ozark River Solid Waste Management District, are partnering on the June 8th collection. The collection is for residential items only. No materials from businesses will be accepted and is open to residents from Crawford, Dent, Gasconade, Marys, Phelps, Pulaski, and Washington counties. For the first time, media storage is also being accepted at the collection. Media storage includes records, 8-track tapes, VHS tapes, cassette tapes, CDs, DVDs, floppy disk, external hard drives, and flash drives. Stoves, washers, dryers, hot water heaters, and other appliances will be collected free of charge. Free electronics also include computer components, laptop computers, keyboards, hair dryers, VCR, DVD players, cell phones, or anything that runs on a cord or battery. Oil and gas must be removed from tanks of any items such as push mowers and weed eaters, etc. All items must be free of debris. Tires on rims will not be accepted. Please note, the following items will not be accepted: transformers, capacitors, or ballast not clearly marked, no PCBs. Smoke detectors, thermostats, medical waste, gas containers such as propane, oxygen, nitrous oxide, anything leaking oil or acid such as batteries, broken ink or toner cartridges, alkaline batteries, light bulbs and fluorescent tubes, broken CRTs, TVs, or monitors. Fees on certain items will be collected as follows: $25 for CRT TVs over 27 inches, projection screens and wood console TVs, $20 for CRT TVs under 26 inches, $15 for flat screen TVs, $10 for all computer monitors and refrigerated appliances with Freon, and $5 for printers, scanners, or copiers. Fees for tires are as follows: $2 each for passenger tires, $7.50 each for semi-truck tires, and $35 each for tractor tires. Electronics and appliances are recycled by Midwest Recycling Center, and tires are recycled through Champlin Tires. Media storage disposal will be handled by Midwest Recycling Center also, and is a waste-to-energy disposal for data security. For more information on items accepted or the fee structure, please contact Catherine Hawes at MRPC at 573-265-2993, extension 110. For those unable to participate in the Rolla collection, mark your calendars for collections on September 28th in Vienna and October 26th in St. Robert. The Salem Area Chamber of Commerce and the City of Salem will be holding this year's Independence Day Parade at 6 o'clock on July 4th, and the theme this year is Let Freedom Ring. Entry forms are now available at the Salem Area Chamber of Commerce office located in the Crossroads Shopping Center, and they must be turned in by June 28th. The parade route will be the normal route that will start from the SBU campus at South Grand and Franklin, then go east on Franklin to MacArthur, then north on MacArthur to 4th Street before finishing at the courthouse. If you'd like more information on a complete set of parade rules, please call the Chamber office at 573-729-6900 or stop by 1136 South Main Street. Missouri is home to more than 1 million anglers, 500,000 hunters, and several thousand trappers. The Missouri Department of Conservation issues nearly 2.6 million hunting, fishing, and trapping permits each year. While permit prices have increased only slightly over the last 20 years, the Department of Conservation's cost of doing conservation work have increased significantly. To keep pace with continual rising cost of goods and services, the Missouri Department of Conservation has implemented initial price adjustments to most permits over the past several years and proposes additional modest and gradual adjustments to permit prices over the coming years. For 2025, MDC is proposing an incremental increase to non-resident permit prices and a few resident permit prices. The Missouri Conservation Commission gave initial approval to the MDC proposed permit price adjustments at its May 24th open meeting in Jefferson City. Examples of permit increases that would affect local citizens include increasing the cost of the daily fishing license from $8 to $9, the cost of a trout tag from $10 to $12, youth daily trout tag is suggested to go from $5 to $6, the daily hunting license is to go from $14.50 to $15, and the migratory bird license is suggested to go from $6.50 to $7.50. The Missouri Department of Conservation will seek public comments about the proposed permit price adjustments starting July 2nd and ending on August 1st. Get more information and submit comments at mdc.mo.gov. The department will then compile the comments received and share them with the Commission prior to the September 6th Commission open meeting, when it will give final consideration to the proposed permit price adjustments. If approved, the changes would become effective January 1st, 2025. Well, that's been a look at local news and was brought to you by SBU's Salem campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU's Salem campus, contact Admission Counselor Chris Welch at 729-7071.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact Admissions Counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the American Legion Post number 99, Looking Glass Salon, Salem Senior Center, and McCoy Vision Clinic, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained, Town Screen in Salem.
If you love them enough to turn off your music and pretend like their music is your music,
this is Mommy's jam.
then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Let's play it again.
Check today at nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
The weather, the market, the soil. Corn farmers know some things are inconsistent, except for Veltima fungicide from BASF. It consistently out-yields other fungicides on average by 7 bushels per acre, consistently wins in on-farm head-to-head comparisons, and consistently makes for happy farmers. Veltima fungicide. Visit RevXFields.com for full results. Always read and follow label directions. Yield data based on summary of 2019 through 2022 RevX Field Scale Demonstration Trials.
Angie's List is now Angie, and we've heard a lot of theories about why.
I thought it was an eco move. Fewer words, less paper.
No, it was so you could say it faster.
No, it's to be more iconic.
Must be a tech thing. But those aren't quite right. It's because now you can compare upfront prices, book a service instantly, and even get your project handled from start to finish.
Sounds easy.
It is, and it makes us so much more than just a list. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or download the app today.
It's now time for a look at local and regional sports, and it's being brought to you by your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. Well, Houston Astros scored 4 eighth-inning runs on a game-tying homer by Alex Bregman and a game-winning 2-run homer by Yanier Diaz as they beat St. Louis 7-4. The Cardinals will be in Houston tonight to face the Astros beginning at 6:15 right here on KSMO. Kansas City Royals were off Monday, and they'll start a 3-game series tonight in Cleveland against the Guardians. That's been a look at local and regional sports. Stay tuned for Look at Sports from the Missouri Net.
Missouri Net Sports is brought to you by the Missouri Coalition for Roadway Safety. Remember, large trucks and buses need more room to maneuver, so respect the load and share the road. This message brought to you by Show Me Zero.
I'm Bill Pollock. After the Cardinals bullpen did such a great job Sunday night in Philly, JoJo Romero had a hiccup in the 8th inning. He gave up 2 homers, 4 runs, 3 earned, and the Cardinals lost to the Astros 7-4. Ali Marmol agrees it was just one of those nights.
Bullpen's been really good. Some of these guys are going to have nights like that, and you can't blame them for it. They've competed extremely well. JoJo's been really good for us. He's had a tough night, but Bregman got him, and then Diaz got him some balls over the plate.
Alec Burleson homered off Justin Verlander. Nolan Gorman went deep twice off the future Hall of Famer, giving him 13 on the year.
It's cool because, I grew up watching him play and pitch and stuff, and obviously he's had a tremendous career and Hall of Famer, so it's obviously pretty cool to be able to do it off him. He's a great pitcher still.
The Cardinals have dropped 3 out of 4. The D2 World Series run is over for the Central Missouri Mules. They dropped both games in Cary, North Carolina, losing yesterday 4-3 to Indiana of Pennsylvania. The number 1 seeded Mules, who made their 20th appearance at the World Series, see it cut short. They finished their season 52-10. The St. Louis Battlehawks play San Antonio again this week at the Dome after getting home field advantage for this playoff game after their 13-12 win.
We had a few that we could have made that we didn't. And, when you can still win and not have those moment plays, then, that's a good sign of the team not giving up and playing 4 quarters.
Head coach Anthony Becht got his starting quarterback A.J. McCarron back. How much does St. Louis love the UFL? The Battlehawks have averaged 34,365 fans over 5 home games this year. In Week 9, when the Battlehawks were on the road, the UFL's 4 home games combined had just over 33,000 fans. St. Louis is outdrawing the entire league combined. Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
Every year, 4.5 million young adults between the ages of 18 and 24 visit the ER.
It's every parent's nightmare.
Umergency gives you all the tools you need to quickly and effectively manage your family's emergency. Umergency provides instant access to vital resources, customized to your student's campus and local community, digital consent form, and built-in urgent alert button. Umergency gives you peace of mind when you need it most. Download your Umergency app now.
7 million children suffer from asthma, more than any other chronic disease. Most asthma attacks are caused by allergic reactions to allergens, including those left behind by cockroaches and mice. In fact, 82% of U.S. households contain mouse allergens, and cockroaches are found in up to 98% of urban homes. How can you protect your family? Find out at pestworld.org. A message from the National Pest Management Association and the American College of Allergy, Asthma, and Immunology.
Is credit card debt weighing you down? Are you losing sleep at night worrying about how much you owe? Have you ever used one credit card to pay off another credit card, just prolonging the problem? You're not alone. Half of all Americans are dealing with troubling credit card debt. But there is an answer. Zero Debt USA has proven strategies to eliminate that troubling credit card interest and get you out of debt fast. They can often get your monthly payment down to less than half of what you're currently paying. Work with a company that can help. Visit ZeroDebtUSA.com. Again, ZeroDebtUSA.com.
Get the equipment and trucks you need at Ritchie Brothers Great Plains Regional Event June 12th and 13th. This is an online auction with inventory located in Minneapolis, Lincoln, and Odessa. Don't miss Ritchie Brothers Great Plains Regional Event on June 12th and 13th. For more details, visit rbauction.com.
Team Challenge is the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation's largest endurance training program that trains you to run or walk a half marathon while helping the foundation raise funds to find a cure for ulcerative colitis and Crohn's disease.
Stay right here on KSMO Radio. We've got Missouri Net News coming up shortly. And then after the top of the 1 o'clock hour, I'll be back with your latest KSMO weather forecast.
Have you seen TownScreen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the Salem Community Center at the Armory, Aranda's Mexican Restaurant, and Taxmasters, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use TownScreen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained. TownScreen in Salem.
Is the IRS making you feel anxious? Do you have multiple years of unfiled taxes or owe more than $8,000? The tax attorneys at Allies Tax Relief specialize in problems like yours, and they're ready to negotiate your fresh start. Don't go another year fearing the IRS. Allies Tax Relief will stop the IRS from garnishing your wages or levying your bank account. You only pay if you qualify for their services, so why wait? Call 800-280-4184 today. That's 800-280-4184.
With News on Missouri Net, I'm Marshall Griffin. The median wealth among young Americans coming out of the COVID-19 pandemic saw big financial gains. They represent a change from previous years as household wealth increased from 2019 to 2022, with millennials and Gen Zers contributing significantly. Lowell Ricketts at the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis explains that this is partially due to the economy rebounding.
House price appreciation was really remarkable during this period, and the financial markets, despite some volatility, especially at the outset of the pandemic, really have been resilient during this time and have notched some gains.
In addition to the spike in home values, other contributing factors include vehicles, other real estate, retirement accounts, directly held investments, and liquid assets. FEMA will take part in assessing storm damage in 15 Missouri counties, according to Acting Governor Mike Kehoe. The decision is in response to several storms, flooding, and tornadoes that hit the region last month. And a man has been arrested in southwest Missouri's Branson for impersonating a U.S. Marshal. This is Missouri Net.